I'ma read that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch.
What's up, y'all? It's me. I'm here on this rainy ass Tuesday. So, just wanted to holler at y'all for a second. I don't know if you can tell, I sound kind of different because yesterday my asthma started acting up again. I couldn't listen to my music earlier before I started doing what I had to do because for some reason iTunes wasn't playing like on my phone or like in my car or on my laptop, so I had to talk to somebody at iTunes, like at Apple. So the first person was like this Indian guy. I'm assuming it was all by chat. You know, I don't like to talk on the phone. It was all by chat. So it was like an Indian name. So I assumed that that person was Indian. But they had to transfer me somewhere else, of course. And the guy that got on the chat, his name was Duprel. And I was like, okay, he black. So just to fuck with him, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to listen to music and I can't. So I was trying to listen to Migos. I screenshot Migos and I sent it to him in the chat and he was like, yeah, he was like, hey bro, that's my song. I was like, oh shit. He sent back the brown fist bump. And I was like, see, that was exactly what I needed to finish out my day because the beginning of my day didn't start how I wanted it to start. My asthma started fucking up. I couldn't breathe, which means I couldn't go to work, which means I'm missing out on money. And y'all know how I feel about money. It's MOE till the day I DIE is money over everything. But it's all good though. Anyway, I was just trying to go to work, looking like a snack, trying to get me a doctor so I can quit work and go all the way through MP school and do what I gotta do. But that couldn't happen. Why? Because of this weather, because of this rain, because of Georgia, and because of my asthma. And I don't know if Trump got anything to do with it, but I'm blaming him too. Prior to all this other bullshit happening, I had already not been feeling good because y'all know I'm an advocate for personal space and alone time. And y'all probably tired of hearing me saying it because I'm tired of saying it. I have yet to have my real alone time to myself this year. Like, just by myself. I love my dog, but without my dog, no friends, just me so I can get my thoughts together, so I can get my shit together. But anyway, I had previously been irritated as fuck because after my trip to Vegas, the day after I came back, I picked up my dog and I had a whole bunch of shit to do. And then I went back to work. So I hadn't had time to just relax and just take a step back because I jumped right back into work. Why I did that shit, I don't know. But I did it. And I knew I was wrong and I apologized for my actions after the fact because growth, I'm getting there. But I was tired and I was irritated and like I was being bitchy. Yeah, I was snapping left and right because so my thing is everybody is entitled to a bad day. I've worked with people and they have been in the worst moods. I never say nothing because I know life happens. Shit happens. Some of us, we just had a mistake of bringing that shit to work, and that's what I did. That's what everybody does it. We're human. We people. I brought that shit to work, and I was just like, I just didn't want anybody to talk to me, and I was horrible that day. My response to everybody in my head was, your mom, you gonna fight me? Anyway, on a completely different note, this ain't got shit to do with shit, but I was just thinking to myself, I took my hair down the other day and it was roped together and it had rubber bands on the end, right? So I was thinking like, oh, okay, it shouldn't take that much, it shouldn't be that much work to just take my hair down. It took me 2 hours. 2 whole hours. And I'm still finding rubber bands in my shit. Like I was sitting around today and I was like, yeah, I was doing this and I was like, yeah, it's rubber bands still back here. If at any point in my life and I'm serious about giving up my freedom and I decide that I want to punish myself for the next 18 to 21 years and I decide to have a child, God forbid, 7 pounds, 6 ounce baby Jesus. Don't give me a girl because dealing with hair and shit, I ain't got time for it. Do you know how frustrated I was? Do you know how upset I was because it took me 2 hours? I'm a firm believer in you reap what you sow. And my mama always told me that if I ever decided to have kids, I better be ready because my kid was going to be bad as hell because of the shit that I used to do. And to be honest, I'm not prepared for it. You mean to tell me I got to deal with my asthma and barely being able to breathe and then run behind some little poopy crumb snatcher? Mm-mm. Nope. I mean, don't get me wrong. Uncle Adrian loved the kids, but I like them and I'm good with them because I can give them back when it's time for them to go back. I can't imagine being responsible for a whole other person for the next 18 years of my life. That's why I be like, more power to people with kids because it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go and I'm going to tell y'all this. This is something I tell myself every day. Have your moment, get over that shit and move on because you got money to make, chicken to bake, and ass to shake. Okay?